music. More than just a music store, Camelot is home entertainment. Compact discs, cassettes, laser video discs, movies, accessories, including Same As It Ever Was from House of Pain, on sale now. A generous assortment of home entertainment software at Camelot Music.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Dr. Nick, and welcome back to the 90s Guys Show. I want to talk a little bit today about music and movies and how we used to get them from the 90s all the way up until, I don't know, the last 5 or 6 years. I mean, yes, you could still buy DVDs, yes, you could still buy CDs, but the way that it was done up until a certain point was very different as opposed to now. You didn't have iPods and iTunes and MP3 players. You couldn't digitally download a song just like that. We had Napster.
Hey baby, just make vibe.
Eine Million Songs für 1 Million Stimmungen. Napster.de bringt die erste Music Flatrate. Unbegrenzt hören und runterladen für 14,95 im Monat. Jetzt eine Woche kostenlos ausprobieren.
We had LimeWire, FrostWire, ShareBear, whatever torrent site that you wanted to use to download music illegally, of course. And then, of course, on Tuesdays, and I think they still release on Tuesdays, new movies and music would be released to the music stores. A lot of the music stores are unfortunately gone now. I used to go to Waves Music, Sam Goody.
What can I get for you?
How about something classic?
Great choice.
No. Hot and spicy. Wait, no. Smooth. How about, I think...
I suggest you get the special.
Order up! Here's today's special. The new album from South Carolina's Hootie and the Blowfish.
Raise the roof, huh? A cheeseburger, please.
Hey, Slick. Sam Goody sells music.
Also, there's a local record store that still sells music to this day, Chart Records. Camelot Music. I think Blockbuster. Blockbuster also had their own music outlet. And the music stores, especially like Sam Goody, they'd have DVDs, CDs, even before that, they had the VHS and stuff like that. Now, when you go into places like Best Buy and Circuit City, their aisles full of music and movies is so small now. Most places that sell movies still in large quantities are Meijer and Walmart, or you buy it on Amazon. But here's just some of the CDs that I picked up many years ago. Vertical Horizon, Sugar Ray 1459 album, Cisco Unleash the Dragon. Yeah, I know, Cisco. NSYNC, No Strings Attached. And of course, this is I'm so glad I still have those. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. And I bought this at Blockbuster. If you could kind of see the sticker still on there around the center of the disc. I bought this at Blockbuster because Blockbuster used to sell their DVDs whenever, because if you were, towards the last probably 4 or 5 years that they were open, they would get multiple copies of a movie, and then once the movie had been there a while, they'd sell off all the extra copies. And I would go in there and I'd pick these up for half of what you would normally get. But don't get me wrong, it is cool having digital downloads for video games and movies and music. But I guess I'm just one of those people who prefer to have the actual physical media. Will physical media ever go away? I don't know. I can't really answer that question. It's starting to really look that way, especially since more and more companies are offering special editions. If you download it, you can possibly get it early. When you download a certain song, you can get it earlier as opposed to waiting for the actual album. Cheaper a lot of times. I've found that out, that if you order something and you pre-order it and then you get the digital download, it's actually cheaper than waiting for the real physical release. I like having the disc. I mean, I could download these if I wanted to, but I'd rather have the actual physical media. Same thing with this. I mean, if I wanted to, I can go on Amazon and I could download this movie and put it on a flash drive. But I don't know. For some reason, I'm not saying that it's going to go away or anything, but actually having the physical copy as opposed to having something in the cloud, so to speak, you know, in the digital cloud that they have. What happens, like for instance, if something happens to my iTunes account, it's still there. I paid for it. I downloaded it. It's still there. But my thing is, when it comes to digital media, when it comes to movies and stuff like that, I don't know. I guess I'd just rather have a shelf full of CDs and movies as opposed to having a flash drive or a hard drive full of digital files. To me, it just looks better aesthetically. You know, I have a lot of DVDs. I have them all on shelves in the other room. I'd rather have that as opposed to, you know, files that I can't really see. Some people prefer Steam and downloading the digital copy of a video game as opposed to leaving the house, going to GameStop or whatever retail outlet and actually picking the game up itself. But it's all about preference. But anyways, I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of a trip down memory lane. What are some of the stores that you used to buy movies and DVDs and CDs at back in the day? Best Buy, Circuit City. Do you remember CompUSA? CompUSA was a huge retailer of computer games, PCs, and all kinds of cool stuff. If you look through the old school Best Buy ads, you know, they'd always have, you know, like the CD on the front coming next Tuesday, and they have, you know, the CD, or they'd have, you know, like a big picture of all the different CDs that have come out in the last month. CDs were really expensive. They started around $20. They went down considerably over the years. Some of them are still around $15, $9. If you go to Walmart, a lot of times you can find a lot of CDs for around $5. I picked my CDs up at Goodwill, other thrift stores, garage sales, stuff like that. I picked up a copy of Whitey Ford Sings the Blues for, I think it was like $1 at a garage sale. I picked up a lot of really, really good CDs at thrift stores. So, I mean, if you're looking for cheap CDs, good condition ones, check out pawn shops, thrift stores, things like that. But anyways, like this video, hit the subscribe button down below. Oh, and before I go, I'm going to post a link below. I'm wanting to possibly purchase a Yeti microphone. If you know what a Yeti microphone is, it's an awesome piece of equipment to use for podcasting and YouTubing. They run about $130. The cheaper one, I think, is about $40, the Yeti Snowball. If you would like to contribute to the show, I'm not begging for donations. I'm just asking if you'd like to donate to the show, even if it's like $1, I'd appreciate it. I'd obviously give everyone a shout out, and maybe I'll raffle something off here. I mean, would you guys like for me to raffle something off that I pick up at a thrift store, or you know, something of that sort? That would be cool. But anyways, like I said, like this video, hit the subscribe button down below. and I'll see y'all later.